Hello and welcome to Microsoft Hates Greg. My name is Greg Deckler, and I kind of teased this in a previous video, today we're going to be talking about these map lines. And this came out of a forum post by this guy, and creating a origin to destination map. And the ask was basically he had lists of like cities or locations essentially, and he wanted to be able to have show routes between all these different places to do some analysis about it, right? And so I created a DAX solution to do that. And initially, it was pretty simple, right? It was just using interpolation, right? Just simple interpolation. You can create little bubbles on the map between the 2 points, right, to serve as a line essentially. And then I got a little more fancy with it, and I expanded it so where you can just have a list of cities, and then it'll automatically generate a table of all the dots that you need essentially. And yes, I am aware that is such a thing as the path layer in Azure Maps Visual, right? But it's like I think the a couple limitations. It seems like it doesn't work for just latitude, longitude points, right? And then the DAX solution is, it's applicable not just the Azure Map Visual. You can use it on the older map visuals and on third-party map visuals and things like that. So, why not create it in DAX, right? One of those kind of situations. So let's take a look at it in Power BI. And so this is it, right, in the Power BI desktop. And you can see I have my cities right here, right here. It's the same cities I use in DAX for humans. And boy, do I wish I would have come up with this solution. I would definitely have included it in DAX for humans, right? Because this is cool. Once we get into the code where I'll show you guys, it's doing some really, it's doing using techniques that are shown within DAX for humans and just combining them in a pretty unique and novel way, I think. But yeah, you can zoom in here and you can see the lines between Columbus, Kansas City, St. Louis, and then you can see these lines are going out to London, right? So so it started with just the cities, and then I'll show you the code here, and we'll step through it. So in this case, come up with 100 steps, right? And then it's going to end up being the same linear interpolation, right? But the key is getting the data into a format that you can use it just from, basically a list of cities with their longitude, latitude points. So we start with we create a steps table, right? And we're going to use that later. We're just generating series from 1 to 100 in this case, num steps in increments of 1. We rename it step, right? So because whereas we're using generate and all these things, it doesn't like having the same column names. So we rename value to step. We create our base table, right? So we're going to use generate, and we're just going to join to create a Cartesian product between the cities table joined with itself, essentially. So, but we have to use select columns, right? To rename, because otherwise generate will whine about having the same column names. And then we just filter that where the from city is not equal to to city, because we don't need those points. There's no point to it. All right, so then we turn our table into text, right? And this is covered in the text chapter of DAX for Humans. And I kind of use this technique throughout the chapter. And Brian Julius calls this abusing the path functions, but too bad. So we turn that entire table into one big long string of text. So we grab, and so what we're doing is for each row in the table, we're grabbing all of the information, all the columns, and we're separating them by a caret character. And then we combine the rows by putting a pipe character between them. That allows us to then pick out the lines that we want, right? So the next piece is we're going to count the rows in the base table, right? The next piece table, so we're using add columns. We generate a series from 1 to count, right? And then we add a data column. Now the data column, what it's doing, you have to read it inside out. The path item with the string and the value, right? So we're grabbing one of those rows. And at the same time, we're using substitute to then substitute the carets for pipe characters, all right? We couldn't do that before. Otherwise, we'd have had, if we'd done it before, we wouldn't have been able to tell where our, each row is, right? So we do it here. And then we can just, this is crazy. But anyway, so we add columns to generate a table and steps, right? So we want 100, in this case, we want 100 bubbles for every single one, right? And so then we calculate the latitude and the longitude by basically, the latitude is the path item of the data at the third, location, right? And this is our interpolation formula. We just we're same interpolation formula, right? We're just using our path item to pick out the data that belongs in each place, right? So that's how we do that. Um, latitude and longitude, we're just going to do select columns to get it back into a form so that I can essentially have a the from in two cities instead of just a list of latitude and longitude. That can help out with like tool tips and things like that. So that's how we generate the table. So get out of that. So now we can like go over a point, right? And it says, Kansas City to London, UK, right? So there you go. So that is map lines. I think it's pretty neat, nifty little solution. Figured I'd share it with you guys. But that's all I had for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.